Kentucky Blood Center is a community-based nonprofit organization providing life-saving blood products to Kentucky hospitals since 1968. And here to talk with us today is Eric Lindsey, the Director of Media and Branding. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. So explain, this month and why its importance.
Yeah, so we're celebrating National Blood Donor Month at KBC and nationwide. Blood donation is a constant everyday need. It's 365 days a year. We need folks to come in and donate blood, but January is kind of just a brighter spotlight on this constant need, and also a chance to celebrate our donors, our loyal donors who come in and save lives every day. We want a chance this month to say thank you, but also to bring awareness to folks who maybe have been on the fence about donating. Bring awareness to something that, again, we need every single day. About 65% of Americans are eligible to donate, but only 3% do. And as we start a new year, it's something that we want to bring awareness to and hopefully see people get in the door a little bit more because, quite frankly, since the pandemic, we just haven't returned to the kind of donor frequency we need to supply our 70+ hospitals.
Why do you think those numbers are so low?
The pandemic, like everything else, really affected our industry. With businesses getting shut down, weren't able to get into schools. People just fell out of the habit. We've seen some modest improvements over the past couple years, but just not to what we were pre-2020. So, this is a great month, National Blood Donor Month, to kind of get it back on the forefront of people's minds. And hopefully, if you were somebody that donated before, fell out of the habit, maybe you can get back on the habit, or if somebody you never thought about donating before, this can bring awareness to it and hopefully get you to try it for the first time.
What should folks know if they do want to donate or are thinking about it?
The first thing I tell you is just how easy it is. I'm a big believer that people want to give back and help their community, especially as we start a new year. I love that this month kind of coincides with the start of a new year, and if you're one of those people that wants to give back but don't know quite how to do it, the thing that I would encourage folks to think about is this something that doesn't cost any money to do. So it doesn't matter what your background is. All it takes is about 45 minutes from the time you walk in our doors till the time you leave. The blood donation part's only about 10 to 12 minutes. So if you want to give back, this is something really easy to do, doesn't cost a lot of money, it's going to have a huge impact on your community.
And are there incentives for this month?
Absolutely. So we always have incentives. We try to do fun things to kind of accommodate everyone, but January is what I think is our best incentive. We give away a really popular hoodie. It's really high quality. And this month we're leaning into our Live Local, Give Local. It's on an oatmeal polyester blend. That's going to be available through January 20th. It's at all 8 of our donor centers and any mobile location. I will tell you that last year it was so popular that we ran out so early. So if you're thinking about coming in and getting it, I would encourage you not to wait until January 20th. Try to get in a little bit sooner to make sure you get your hands on one.
Do you think the incentives really help in this regard, or
I do. Yeah, there's different motivations for different people. For some people, if a shirt gets you to come in and donate, or a hoodie, hey, great, whatever it means. When we go to high school, sometimes kids, they want to get out of class. That's fine. Whatever it is that motivates you, we're fine with, because we're confident if you try it for that first time, you realize it's not, it's not as scary or not as hard as you thought. And when you get that text message a few days later, it says where your blood goes. I'm telling you, it's hard to describe that feeling of knowing that you just helped save someone's life. So whatever it is that motivates you, we're fine with. We just are confident that it's going to be a good experience for you.
Yeah, and where can folks, donate at?
So we have, like I mentioned, we have 8 donor centers in 6 cities, 2 here in Lexington. We've got one over in the Beaumont Center in Andover. We also do about 2,000 mobile drives here. That's where we're going on our bloodmobile or coming to a school or business, all throughout Kentucky. If you're looking to a location that works best for you, I'd highly encourage folks to go to kybloodcenter.org. There's a Find a Drive tab on there. You can find a mobile drive or visit one of our donor centers I mentioned. We're open Monday through Saturday.
What made you want to get involved?
I wanted to do something to give back to a city that means a lot to me. I think what I love about our organization is we are a community-focused, local base. If you come and donate with Kentucky Blood Center, your donation is staying in Kentucky to help, someone in our community. So when you give blood, it could be impacting somebody in your family, a friend, your accountant, your dentist. It's just giving back and helping someone in your community. I think that's what drew me in.
Yeah, and you say it's a smooth process, so hopefully folks see this and.
It really is. I can't stress if you're, obviously we know that folks don't love getting stuck in the arm with a needle. It's not something that people seek out. It's a minor inconvenience though for something that has a major impact, and I promise you it is again, I don't want to downplay people's fears, but I can promise you it's a much easier experience than people think.
Yeah, and say what's one more way folks can learn more?
I'd always encourage you to kybloodcenter.org. In addition to be able to find mobile drives and donor centers, if you're if you want to know more about the process, if you're you're unsure if you're eligible, if you're unsure if a medication you're on or a prior medical condition you had, we have a lot of education materials on there. You can also give us a call at 800-775-2522. We'd be happy to answer any questions. And then if you do decide to come in and you're still unsure, I can guarantee you're going to work with fantastic phlebotomists who are going to make you feel it's safe and comfortable during the donation process.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Eric, for coming in. Hopefully folks go and donate, especially here in January. Get a cool hoodie.
We'd love to have you come out.